Hey everybody, Preston Polt here with Pocket Jacks Comics. Got exciting stuff here today. My Kickstarter is launching. This is for White Lily issue 4, and I am really excited. I've got big ambitions on this one. I feel it's really beautiful in terms of story, in terms of artwork. I think it's going to really touch people, as it already has. There's a number of comic book shows. You know, people really love this story, this particular element of it. So, I want to welcome everybody to my Kickstarter and just go over the rewards, because having done this a number of times before, I structured the rewards in a way that utilized all the wisdom from the prior campaigns I've done. So, the toughest time, the most critical time of a campaign are really like the first 3 days. That's when you want people to come in and pledge their support, because that's when you get, when you create a big ripple across the pond that is Kickstarter. People go, oh wow, this is trending, this is doing well. And so the opening 3 days is a very critical time. And so I've structured the rewards that I incentivize people for donating during that time. So let's take a look at these rewards real quick. So what I tried to do is set a given dollar tier and then price it such that there were two versions of the tier. An early version of the tier, which would have more, and then the later version of the tier, which would still be a great value, just not quite as good. So I started at $8. I wanted that to be my price point, that you could get the new comic book main cover version delivered domestically here in the United States to your door for $8. And so that is the Junior Airman reward. And I decided I just couldn't improve on that. I mean, that's a phenomenal value. So that level is there for you throughout all 30 days of this campaign. Now, when we get to the $25 level, now we're going to see our very first early bird reward. So at $25, you will get the main cover plus the Virgin variant cover. Looks good. I know a lot of people commented on that. And you get your name on the thank you page. So that is the version of the reward that will be there all 30 days. In addition, for backing in the first 72 hours, you will get a single random White Lily metal trading card. And there are 10 in that set, which we'll be kind of going over here as I'm talking. Here are the 10 White Lily trading card images. So you'll get one of those at random added to that $25 pledge, if done so within the first 72 hours. At the $65 package, the reward offers a lenticular cover of White Lily 3, White Lily 4, both versions of the cover, plus a t-shirt, your name on the thank you page, and a PDF copy of White Lily 4 for you to keep and enjoy. So that's what will be there for you all 30 days. If you back it within the first 72 hours, I throw in 2 random metal trading cards. And just so you understand the value, once you go to buy these cards at add-ons, they're going to be $10 each. So I'm offering an extra $20 in value if you back during the first 72 hours. So that's at 65. Then when we go to 135, the Colonel level, now you get a t-shirt, a lenticular, White Lily 4 in PDF, a set of all 10 metal trading cards, 3 paper prints of your choice, your name on the thank you page, and for those who back within the first 72 hours, you get a Virgin variant cover of White Lily 3. That was our exclusive reward for the Indiegogo that just closed up. So that will be available here during the first 72 hours. And there is one more big reward that I felt was given so much value, I didn't even want to put it in here. But myself, since I've been doing shows here for a couple of years, and I feel like I've gotten pretty good at it, and I feel like the ability to do a show and make a profit above your table fee and get your product out there and build your fan base is going to make or break you as an independent comic creator or a comic book artist. And so what's really allowed me to succeed is partnering with some of the artists I found at shows. So I have more product to sell, so I'm buying from them. They're getting revenue. I'm getting revenue. It works for everybody. So what I did here at the big level, at $550, you get your own version of the White Lily 4 cover. So if you're a comic book store or a small publisher or a comic book artist, like for instance, I'll just talk about a comic book artist, you can design your own cover of White Lily 4, and then you'll get 100 copies of that cover, and as well as an exclusive arrangement that I can't sell it. Like, you're the only person who can sell that cover. I mean, obviously there's going to be a secondary market, but I can't control that. But you'll get the right to exclusively, sell those 100, and you can buy more if you want. You can make that package as big as you want. And then when you go do comic book shows, now you have more merch to sell. And because you can go, hey, look at this version of White Lily 4. It's got my artwork on it. Or if you want, you can just come up with your own version of what the cover should be and then pay my art team. We're going to charge you $650 to come up with your version of the cover. And then, again, you're going to have the exclusive right to sell it. You will now own the image. You can put it on prints, coffee mugs, whatever you want. So that's available at $550. And if you back it within the first 72 hours, again, this is a value I felt nervous about putting in there. I will grant you a lifetime ability to publish that version of the book. So if you come up with your own version of the cover, for instance, and you back it within the first 72 hours, then you will be given a lifetime right to publish that version of White Lily issue 4. Whenever the time comes, you just place another print order with me, and we will deliver those books out to you. So, and again, we wouldn't be competing. You would have a lifetime exclusive right to publish that version of White Lily issue 4. So that's available the first 72 hours. So that's something I wanted to put out there because I've found that working with other artists is the key to my success, and I wanted to encourage people to do the same with me. So thank you very much for your time. This has been Preston Poulter with Pocket Jacks Comics. I really think you're going to love this Kickstarter campaign for White Lily issue 4. Thank you. Take care.